Theoretical physics, quantum mechanics, classical physics. This is like part of my new hobby. I started looking through different things and theories about that, looking for a way that anti-gravity was possible, and I found a way that anti-gravity is possible, and so far no one's thought of a dispute, and people love to shoot down your ideas, so that makes me think like the thing I thought of is actually totally possible. And the fact that there are these vehicles flying around that we don't know how they work, there must be something like that that allows them to do that, right? I've passed what I call the point of no return on that conversation, where there's certain people in the world, after knowing that, they can figure out the full system to build the thing after that. But I'm still looking, I am willing to delete those conversations and just sell the rest of the information to an individual party. The other thing I've been learning about is like this difference between quantum mechanics and classical physics, and how the stuff we see all around us, it kind of acts like a wave and a particle at the same time, and there is no unifying theory. And I'm starting to get some ideas of some sort of type of unifying theory. I don't have a name for it yet, and maybe it'll turn out to be like I find a big flaw. But think about this. We know that mass is energy. When I move my hand, I'm moving an enormous amount of energy through space. Well, energy just doesn't travel from one place to the other without some sort of conductive material. I mean, I used to think of empty space as being the most boring thing out there in our world, but now I think it's actually maybe going to turn out to be the most interesting thing. What I'm starting to think is empty space is kind of like a TV where, the different cells of it can be energized in a certain way to become any kind of color. And space is like a three-dimensional TV where, the energy can travel through it and it starts to become like a wave, and then when it hits these receptors, it's like the energy is like consolidated right there. And we have these natural speed limits, like the speed of light. There's some sort of propagation delay through the space-time fabric. And this empty space, it's the most interesting thing there is, because it can be energized to become anything. And I bet you with the right energies and waveforms that you could inspire some piece of space to become anything, an atom of gold. Something I'm still thinking about, and that's like kind of my unifying theory of space there. That kind of propagation delay, it could explain relativity in a way.